Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys!
We are here to tell one of the legendary stories entitled Timun. Some of us will also give illustration about the story of Timun. Before we start, let me introduce our members. First, me, Rafa Raihanuun dari Litanti.
My name is Rendra dari Basith.
My name is Meiva Azizah.
My name is Riezcha Zahfarina Azzahro.
My name is Naila, Abel.
Okay, let's get into the story.
A long time ago, there lived an old woman named Sirni. She lived by herself because her husband had long passed away and she had no children. Every day, she prayed so God would give her a child. One night, when she was praying, a giant heard her pray, and he said, "I can give you a child in one condition. You must give back this child to me when it is 6 years old." Sirni was so happy. She didn't think about the risk of losing her child later and agreed to take the giants over. Then the giant gave her a bunch of cucumber seeds. "Plant it around your house." The giant then left without saying anything else. In the morning, Sirni planted the seeds. The seeds grew within a mere days and blossomed plentifully. Not long after that, a big cucumber grew from plants. Carefully, Sirni plucked the golden cucumber and carried it home. With caution and care, she sliced the cucumber. She was very surprised to see a beautiful baby girl inside the cucumber. Then she named the baby Timun. Years passed by, and Timun has grew to become a lovely and beautiful little girl. She was also smart and kind. Sirni loved her very much. But she kept thinking about the time the giant would take Timun away from her. But soon the giant came back to take Timun away because she was 6 years old now. Sirni was very sad and didn't want the giant to eat her daughter. So she told the giant that Timun was too small and skinny to eat yet and asked him to come back in 2 years. The giant believed her and left. Sirni was worried about Timun and prayed for a way to save her. One night, God answered her prayers and told her in a dream about a hermit on a mountain who could help. So Timun went to find the hermit, and she finally met him. He was an old man with white hair and white robe. He told her that if the giant came back, she should run away as fast as she can. Then the old man gave her 4 little bags, each one containing cucumber seeds, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. 2 years passed, and the giant came back to take Timun away from her. Sirni pleaded with him not to eat Timun, but the giant reminded her of the promise she made. Timun opened the first package and threw the cucumber seeds at the giant. Suddenly, a cucumber felt grew around him and he had trouble moving because of all the cucumbers. The giant broke free and got even angrier. Timun opened the second package and threw the needles. They turned into a bamboo tree that made him even more harder to catch a Timun. Timun opened the third package and threw the salt at the giant. Suddenly, a big ocean appeared and the giant was able to swim across it and still chase after Timun. Timun was getting scared, but she remembered the last package the hermit gave to her. Timun opened the fourth package. It filled with a shrimp paste. She threw it at the giant, and it turned into a boiling hot mud sea. The giant couldn't stop, and he fell into the mud. He couldn't get out and drowned it. Timun was relieved and walked back home. But Sirni was so happy to see her daughter, and they hugged and thanked to God for his help. From then on, they lived happily together.
Okay guys, that's the story of the past. If there's any question, Thank you for watching.